Coffee stains and my chains. I am such a loner. San Francisco bases got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Lico, beast mode, 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 Lico, beast mode. This is not a main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and my chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco bases got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Lico, beast mode, 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 Lico, beast mode.
We back, we back. Chat, what's up? Long time no see. Austin, was good? Nardo. Lion Eagle, what's up? Chin. It's been a while. Holy. Yo, what's up? Yo, thanks everyone for hopping in. It's been so long. How's everyone been, first off? Everyone have a good summer? Yo, Paul in the building! Job market is 100% back right now. Man, I just been working on some side projects, but gonna get back into streaming a little bit. Caesar, thanks for the $9 gifted, or 99 cents. That's gonna go to a very good cause. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream more consistently. Much love from the UK. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Is my brother still committing to what? We need to see the GitHub? Bro, go look up John Peralta CFA GitHub. Man doesn't even pop up. I follow him though. Who's AI slopping more, me or my brother? Oh, damn, he's lacking. Yo, Tin, thank you. How's the audio, by the way? Who's AI slopping more, me or my brother? Did he ever get funding? Nah, we're working on that. We're working on that. Yeah, this top tier slopping between the two of us. Pause.
Oh, somebody! Oh, he needs some milk.
Paul, how you been, man? It's been a while. Someone says he has a Google interview. Should we get him prepped or what? ZK, should we get the guy prepped for Google? Yo, I haven't done LeetCode in so long. Should we get the guy prepped for Google? Bring him on the screen right now. Okay. Where you at? Lion, where you at? Has M support? Paul, bruh, just message me. My guy already said that he can get you out. Man, it's been... Lion, hit me up. Get on. Lion, send me an email. He said he has Google. He said he had Tesla. Yo, it's been so wild since I did LeetCode. Look, my leak code submission is so trash. I'm gonna lock in at the end of the year. In like a month, I'm gonna lock in so hard on leak code and code forces and stuff. How's the audio, by the way? How do you apply for internships in the US? Like, do you guys have an equivalent for Tracker? What do you mean for Tracker? I've never used Tracker before. I have no idea what that is. Use Tracker. Like a job board? I don't know. I don't know if we have this. You're in the UK, right? We just like, I don't know. How do people get jobs? I just go on LinkedIn usually. I just go on LinkedIn. We have like other job tracker boards and stuff like that, but honestly, never seen this before. Hold on, I'll be back. He messaged 10 Rex and got 9 loops. 10, what's your post? Yeah, I seen you posting on LinkedIn. I'll go like them right now, real quick. Okay, where's the guy who... Alright, so... Should we just do some leak code if this other guy doesn't hop on? Actually, once. Yeah, 9 loops is crazy. Yo, chat, who here is actually looking for a job these days, or is everyone just working? Everyone just doing their regular thing? Let's make a quick Q and poll. Who is job hunting? Are you job hunting? Start this poll. What did they ask you at Rippling? Rippling actually asked some decently hard... Okay, people are still job hunting? Damn. I swear, I started this channel almost 2 years ago. I started this channel like almost 2 years ago, and some people are still job hunting. Bro, my friend got asked hardest question on LeetCode for Rippling. Nah, man, Rippling actually asked some really hard stuff. SpaceX? That's sick. What did it? Yeah, those questions, those companies ask some hard stuff, so it's not like I wouldn't feel bad about it. It's all about a numbers game. That's why you just have to get as many interviews as you can. Etched? Oh, okay. That's a pretty sick company as well. They really like Etched is where Ishan went to go work. So, how'd you feel the interview, Tin? Don't you do like competitive programming? I swear, don't you have like a really high rating? Or did you fail the behavioral? I'm not gonna lie, I took an interview just for fun, and I flopped it too. It's so embarrassing. I didn't like I forgot how to I forgot that something about a try catch loop and just fumbled it. Yeah, you actually really have to be locked in. I interviewed at Sierra, the AI company. I took the interview just for fun because I heard the company was cool. It's just I was rusty. I took it like 2 weeks ago just for fun, but I flopped it hard. Not hard, bro. Like I flopped the first part of it, and then the second and third part when they asked me to do like a yeah, like the second part when they no, it's like a AI agent company. The second part when they asked me to do like a related items, it was like a depth first search and like a topological sort. I solved that easy, but then the first part was like a easy some easy thing, and just flopped it. Any tips on how to get better at contests? Man, I suck at contests. Look at my score. But was it for senior? Yeah, yeah, it was for senior. Any tips on contests? Dude, just keep spamming contests. I've done 17 contests, and you can see like over time you're just gonna get better and better and better and better. Cool. We'll see you on Monday. We'll see you on Monday. Hard to get a med interview? Send me your resume. I'll give you a referral. That's how you'll get a med interview. I already got a few people interviews. What else you guys? The fuck? Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, dude, these AI agent companies or AI companies just pay a lot of money. Paul, what is it? What's that method? I messaged my recruiter with some dude's resume. Paul, are you looking for a job too right now? What should students do to catch up on AI? Like learn agentic AI, get used to integrating AI into workflow. So, Jimmy, what do you know about AI right now? Like what who here is a student, and what do students know about AI right now? Like what do students use with AI, or how do they interact with AI? Do they mostly just use ChatGPT? Are they mostly vibe coding? I just use it to vibe code. Yeah. I would say let me think this through. Let me think this through. Like hop on Muse Code, bro. Let's see. My advice to like anybody who wants to learn AI or understand AI is try to understand like what's the main goal of like try to understand how it works under the hood, right? Not specifically the LLM because that's one thing as well, but try to understand how like Claude Code or Open Code or even just a Chat GPT app actually generates an output, right? Because a lot of them use like an agent that like Claude Code is a coding agent essentially. But once you understand how it actually works, like how it figures out, like how it actually works end to end, what happens when you put an input, right? What happens when it's reading different files and synthesizing the information and then editing files and then finishing, right? Like how does it call tools? Understand that. But I think the most important part that you need to know about AI is how do you ensure that the AI actually has a good output, right? Because if your AI has a crap output, then like it's useless. Like if you use Claude Code and the code that it output is crap, No one's gonna use it. If you use ChatGPT and you ask it a question, the question is crap. No one's gonna use it. So I think the most important thing is to understand how you can have LLMs produce reliable output and how you could like evaluate the quality of the output and then how you can ensure how you can get better outputs in the future, right? So I feel like a lot of jobs in the future are going to be like ensuring that the AI models that we use are producing good output. And that means like as an engineer, what can you do to make sure that the LLM produces good output? You can introduce guardrails, you can do like context engineering, you can do a bunch of different things like try out different models and stuff like that. If you don't like how Claude Code is working, you could even build your own custom harness to like write the code, but I mean, there's like so much to it. Like first try out the whatever tools that they give you and then start like peeling back the layers and building your own tools, right? Does that make sense, chat? I'll show you one thing. Wait, let me see. Wait one sec. I'll take a look at the chat in a second. Let me show you guys one thing. Where is this? Dashboard. Where's users? Admin mode. Dashboard. Okay, man. Alright. How do you understand that though? Bro, check. I saw some peep Discord if you got it. Okay, let me bring it up. Where'd you post it? Oh, where's this? What's funny about this? I've seen this guy before. This guy, Bridgemind? What's funny? What, he's just doing push-ups and stuff? Oh, yeah, this guy's funny. He's been, dude, I saw this guy from when he was starting up. He's like AI vibe coder Maxer. Yeah, and he just blasts music. That's why I like him, but I can't watch his videos because like I don't want to be in a rave. I'm not really a raver. Yo, the guy wanted to prep for Googly Dip. Yeah, so everyone's still job hunting. It's crazy. 77%. Yeah, like I mean grind the leak code. Yeah. So somebody was asking me like how do you actually learn stuff? Just learn or how to learn how to use AI. Learn how to use AI by building AI software, like stuff that uses AI and build very simple ones and slowly expand from there, right? So the way I learned was through building out this website. Yo, Chad, I'll show you like the new additions to my website. I didn't do the contest today, but I'll take a look. Yo, Chad, give me some feedback on the website so I can make some improvements later. So essentially, what my website is now, if no everyone is, I'll send the link here. Yeah. I'll add that as well. I'll get you. I'll look at the feedback. Who here has actually tried the website? Who here has tried my website? Let's start a poll. Nardo's using it. Nice. Nardo's my power user. No, I'm not. I'm not doing the contest live. I can. When did you try it, Paul? I've made some improvements. I'll walk you guys through it. Oh, nice. A lot of people have tried it. Yeah, I'm not just gonna show you guys what this website is to just market. I'll show you what I'll tell you guys what I learned and if you and what you would learn if you tried to build a similar site. Is Meta hiring new grads? I don't think so. Oh, 30 minutes works for me. I'll maybe do a LeetCode question, then I'll have you hop in. Better AI model? Man, you know how much this stuff this website's costing me like $50-$60 a month on LLM fees, so maybe I'll let Claude I'll give you Claude. Just because you're a power all the power users will get Claude. Put up subscription. I use 5.4, but I'm in the process of moving up to 5.6 and yeah, it's free to use. I don't really plan to charge people on this for a bit. Um until like yeah, I'm not doing the contest. Yeah, I'm gonna be using Luna, but I just haven't had the time. Yeah, it's super subsidized. So you come in, you signed in. I made an update so it shows my face. I was talking to like a a designer, and then she said you should probably put your face there just to make people more familiar. It's like the website is jamesperalta.com. Might as well put your face on it. So that's why I decided to put my face. Before it was like some random dude. Um, then you come in. We made some like edits on like the home landing page. We noticed a lot of people were landing on the landing page, but we weren't converting them into people to sign in. So we wanted to make improvements on the landing page in order to get more people to sign in, right? So that's some of the improvements. It's still not, probably there's ways to improve it. Like the content here, I don't know if it really makes sense, but added an AI photo of me on the whiteboard. Yeah, it's AI. Right. Get a better photo? Okay. All right. Noted. Chat, provide as much feedback as possible. It's gonna be very useful for me. All right. So let's sign in. So when you sign in, we have these learning paths. I didn't want to do initially I had a roadmap, but then the roadmap just looked. Have you seen my imprint PFP? What's PFP? So like the roadmap, like you can go on like NeetCode. Oh, I saw your new profile pic. It looks sick. You literally look like Boz. So yeah, this is like traditional learning path. Like I didn't want to do a roadmap because the roadmap is just so all over or it looks like a lot. Like when you get a roadmap and it's just the road is just super long, I was thinking that maybe it's gonna make people not want to go through a roadmap. So this is not really a roadmap, but it does show you the different steps. It shows you like job hunting, then some of the data structures, then patterns, then system design, and then advanced data structures and advanced patterns. Really, if you're just trying to get a FANG job, probably like these first four is good enough for you. James, add if it had a sweet career roadmap for big tech, fintech, quant, Okay, so like you're saying a different path depending on what you're actually trying to land, because this is very tailored to like Sui. All right, I'll write down all this feedback. And NQ, how I was planning to, yeah, during the onboarding, it'll ask you like, are you trying to get a job? Are you trying to get better at data structures and algorithms, etc.? But then right now it just kind of throws you into this. Eventually, what I wanted is to be like fully dynamic based on how you interact with the platform, based on how you interact with the platform, based on your goals and learning objectives. The whole platform will be tailored to you, and the whole experience should be tailored for what you're trying to achieve. That's my main goal, or that's like my North Star vision for the platform. I want like this website to behave like your personal tutor, and I want it to be able to operate at the level of a human tutor. I had like weekly challenges. Okay, I think this is a good starter pack. Yeah. So this like when you click this, it'll just kick you through. It'll tell you like some things you could do. Maybe read a lesson, some practice questions, right? Nah, like I can't change the name no more. If I'm gonna build out like a different product, I'll use add options. Yeah, yeah. I'll definitely do that. Mobbin. I seen Mobbin recently. I haven't tried it yet. Are they good? Have who here has used that platform? Yeah, I gotta fix some of these blog posts. But oh wow. That's also good. Yo, chat. There's also another feature that I don't know if everyone has seen yet, but you can bring your own challenge. So this is like a question authoring. So you can author your own question and then run a mock interview on that as well. So if you know that a company's gonna ask you a specific question, like what does OpenAI ask for coding interviews? Right. No, you can like copy and paste any leak code link. Like I mean, if I have this question, right? Stone game. What I can do is like I can do this. Just like it should be able to like cook up the question for me. Test pass. What it's doing is trying to write up code and make the test pass. Like you should be able to drive it. It's a little bit rough though. I need to fix it up because it doesn't have like the ability to run the code. So it's what it tries to do is build test cases that pass, but the model is crap. So it can't even write because it wants to make sure that the code is actually the question is actually passable, right? Okay, that's a good question, or that's a good feedback, bro. Things. Eventually, you can make your own question. Okay, I gotta fix that up. But like, you can see a bunch of people actually are actually making questions. So these are stuff people actually got asked at some companies. You can come here and do one of the questions. It'll kick you into like a coding interview for that specific question. So it's like it'll look like this. Shit, I need to improve the styling here. Yeah, there's system design interviews as well. Like you can come in here, or you should add contribute option. Yeah. Yeah, there's like system design interview as well. It should kick you into a system design interview and you should be able to like actually go through it. This piece. All right, check now. I think I did all my functional requirements. AI should be like, stop lying. Damn, it tweaked. Provide feedback. I'm still like obviously improving this site. I just tried to get everything that I would use end to end. There's behavioral. I'm also gonna work on like full bi-directional communication, so it's gonna be like full voice to voice. You say something and the AI reacts in real time, like real time voice to voice to simulate the real coding interview. But yeah, like I mean I even have this mentor. So this mentor is like this part is cool because it's called a generative canvas. I don't know if anyone has heard of a generative canvas, but the AI is basically figuring out, or we give the AI a bunch of different tools and a bunch of different diagrams, and then it figures out how to lay out, it figures out what data to present onto this canvas, and it also figures out how to lay out the data in a way that communicates the data the best. So the AI could literally come up with charts, to-do list, etc. It can like put it in rows, it can make it in columns. I give it a lot of flexibility, and it could just like invent whatever it wants on this generative canvas. Shit, it made like two to-do list. Some debugging code review questions would be sick as well. A lot of places do that. Damn, Nardo, I might have to hire you, man. You have all the good ideas. Steven was good. Steven been doing a lot of agentic coding too. Yo, chat, who here has seen like this generative canvas before? Like, I can generate another one, run another daily brief. Just look up mentor. You could see like all the other daily briefs. This is like the mentor on the top here. Do you have that, Nardo? Yo, I don't know why it has like weird. Oh, yo, what's up? Oh, okay. Okay, debugging question. Okay, I'll add that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna add more different question types as well. Like, I want to introduce like multi-step questions, not just lead code style, but like more Yeah, like a lot of like debugging and code review. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll add that debugging questions and code review. Yeah, that's good. I'll try that out. I'll try that out because they're not really doing leak code anymore, huh? Or like implement some OOP type question. Yeah, that's what I want to do. OOP. What have y'all been doing these days? Just straight up leak code and stuff? Like how is what have y'all been doing leak code or like other platforms? Like what do you guys use to prepare? Getcracked.io, needcode.io. How's Needcode's AI? Yo, look at this. Their tutor though on Hello Interview is so trash. Like, not even hating my tutor, my mentor is gonna like mine's gonna be better than that one for sure if you try it out. Like you can ask it if the system has a lot of data on you, you can ask it like where are my weak points. You should be able to pull that. You should be able to like look through your data and figure that out. So your biggest weak points are edge cases, handling, and time space complexity, and they keep showing up. The pattern is usually the same. You get the core idea. It's like, wow. Let me ask this guy. They need to work. They need to improve their tutor, man. Like, where are my weak points? Okay, you like the feature that plays through the code. What about the behavioral interview? I have that too. It's trash still, but I'm gonna improve it. I'll improve this as well. You can get kicked into a behavioral interview and just like it's gonna make you do like a quick elevator pitch and then like 3 to 4 star questions, and then it will give you a scorecard based on your answers and let you know what level of seniority are you, and are you like a hire or no hire and stuff like that. It's all on the platform as well. Bro, I'm trying to I don't want I want you guys to be able to do everything on the platform and not leave it. Then there's like the regular Peralta 75 questions. You can go in there. You can actually just practice it and just write the normal code, run it and stuff like that. Or you can do interview style if you're trying to actually prepare for interview. Yeah, those are the features. I don't think I'm gonna add any more. And there's the resume review that I'm gonna improve as well, and applicant application tracker, etc. A blog post on type of projects to do. Okay, I mean, Nardo, like the type of projects that you should do is gonna keep changing. I think right now, obviously, companies want you to understand AI, at least use AI day to day, but then probably know a little bit about the internals, know how to build AI systems from the ground up. I think a lot of people focus too much on just straight up vibe coding, but I don't think that's the like vibe coding is just the entry level into AI. Or I don't even know what you'll learn from vibe coding. You should actually learn how to build a coding agent from the ground up. I think that's more important. Once you learn how to build a coding agent, like peel it back even more, learn how the LLM works and how that thing gets trained and improved, right? Anyone could just like open Claude Code and ask it to do stuff, but no one could actually not a lot of people can build a coding agent that actually works. So if you know how to build a coding agent that actually works, then you're gonna be ahead of the average engineer. MFG, I have that right here. This is like the agent will judge you in real time on you drag and drop components. When you get to architecture, it'll judge your system design. I haven't used it much because I haven't been prepping. I'm sure it doesn't work well, but like I'll try it out. I'll improve it if more people use it. Not as many people are using it, so I haven't spent as much time. Most people are coming for the resume coach, and people are doing coding interviews. Yeah, yeah, this is there, man. Yeah, there's a bro. You can do everything from end to end here. You can build your resume, track your application. Yeah, I have a system design roadmap, so you can just you can just like my roadmap is not just the DSA. My roadmap is getting a job end to end. So it's I have like a lot of notes on system design, and these are all my custom notes as well. Like this is what I studied, and these are the notes that I used in order to get a job. Right? I gotta improve how that looks as well. But yeah. Right. Yeah, it's like also I have blogs on how to actually write a good resume. Some people don't know how to write a good resume or never had to write a resume before. You can come here and learn how to write a good resume as well. So that's another feature that I have on the site. So pretty much everything that I use to get a job, all the knowledge that I've accumulated like during my job hunt, I put it all here. I don't think there's anything I'm missing, and that's pretty much it. Go in there and see. Yeah, that resume builder, I'm gonna improve it as well. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. All right, let's do some leak code. Let's see if I still got it. Let me do a warm up. Who got a warm up question? He's the other guy's coming. He said he was just like on his phone. Let's see. He's joining. He's gonna be joining in like 10 minutes. So we can like grind out a leak code question real quick and then see how it goes from there. This better not be too difficult. Have I done this? Yeah, I'm gonna get back on that competitive programming grind and leak code grind. Let's see if I can still write actual code. Wait, give me a sec, give me a sec. Let me grab some water. Yo, chat, follow me on Instagram. I just made one and I'm gonna pop that one off. Let me bring up my Instagram. Yeah, this is my new Insta account. Follow that one up. Here, give a proper link. If you talk to my Instagram account, you're gonna be talking to my bot. Yeah, it stops at scheduling. Then I'm gonna have an assistant, my assistant actually get you scheduled. But eventually I'll get the bot to run all the way end to end. I just haven't hooked it up to my calendar. Okay, Alice and Bob continue their games with piles of stones. There are a number of piles arranged in a row, and each pile has a positive integer number of stones. Yo, chat, I haven't done LeetCode in so long that hopefully I'll approach questions in a new way because it's just been a while. Right? Sometimes when you're just so focused on grinding, you start doing shortcuts and things that like are suboptimal. So sometimes just taking a step back, you come with a new fresh mind and maybe it's going to help. So my first question back in month and a half. Let's see how we perform. Alice and Bob continue their games with piles of stones. There are a number of piles arranged in a row, and each pile has a positive integer number of stones. The objective of the game is to end with the most stones. There's one of these Alice and Bob's take turns questions. Alice and Bob taking turns on a pile of stones. Objective is to end with the most stones. Alice and Bob take turns with Alice starting first. On each player's turn, that player can take all the stones in the first X remaining piles, where X is between 1 and 2 to the M. Then we set M equals max of M in X. Okay, what's X? Okay, what happens in the first? The game continues until all stones have been taken. Assuming Alice and Bob play optimally, return the maximum number of stones Alice can get. What the? Okay, let me understand the rules first. So we're given piles. Let's work through some of the test cases. And the output here is equal to 10. So Alice goes first. Holy, I can't type. So what is X? Or what does M start off as? M? Okay, M equals 1. So that means we can select between 1 . So X we can select is between 1 and 2. Right? Alice goes first. So Alice can select 1 or 2. So if Alice takes... Oh, you can take all the piles. Okay. Take all the stones in the first X. Okay, they can take... Okay. Alice can take up to the first 2 piles. Right? So if Alex... What's their goal though? Return the maximum number of stones Alice can get. Okay, so if Alice takes 2, how does that affect the next one? Yo, Alpha in the building! Alpha, what's up? How you been? Still grinding out leak code and stuff? Or are you working on some other stuff too right now? And by the way, yes sir, UFC alum. I'm gonna get back on the competitive programming stuff. So Alice, nice. Yeah, I took a break too. Can they take all X rows in one turn? Yeah, they can take up to X. So if they take the first 2 piles, let's say they just pick the first pile. Oh yeah, you got this, man. You got this. Nice. Alpha, are you doing it for content or for the mocks? You're charging for those specific mocks. So what happens if Alice takes 1? Bob, so if Alice takes 1, then X equals 1. X equals 1, right? Now M becomes max of 1 and 1. Okay. Oh, I see. I see how that affects, why that affects things, like, or now M becomes 1 and for turn 2, M is equal to 1 again. But if I were to take 2, M would equal to 2 and wait, let me think about how that affects. Just more traffic than normal. Nice. Yeah, Alpha turned down the offer. It's crazy. He had a good offer and just, I mean, he had a lot of options though. Alpha has a pretty good job hunt. It wasn't good? Well, he didn't negotiate it. Lion. M becomes max of yeah. So like I'm trying to see how that affects things. In line, send me the email so I can get you prep for Google. M so equals 1. What if I pick 2? Or it could have been 2. So the next pick is basically so mine is it's always going to be larger than the number of pals I pick. So the next pick is going to be so basically Bob gets to pick at least as many piles as me. I'm already thinking of maybe like some prefix sum or some I forget what it's called, but when you dude, that's how you know I'm rusty. I forgot what it's called when you pre-calculate when you have like 2 9. I think this is called prefix sum. Right? Holy. Yeah, I'm sort of thinking that because if we know that we can pick like 1, if we pick 1, we can kind of figure out what Bob is going to get next. Yeah, I'm washed as hell. I just haven't done leak code in like literally a month and a half, but I'm going to get back into it. Yeah, I've been vibe coding random stuff. I'm excited to show you all at some point what I've been vibe coding, but I have to keep it under wraps for a little bit. So Bob gets to pick at least as many pals as me. So if I pick 1, man, this might be like a dynamic programming question. If I pick 1, the next person can pick 1, right? If I pick 2, the next person could probably pick 2 as well, and they'll get that, right? Well, the first step is only 2 and 2. So the first step, you'll always get 1. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. The next step, we can get... So, yeah, I think there's like multiple paths here. But can you just guess it at the start? So what if we pick 2, we only get 11. But then this next person is obviously going to take the next 2. And they're going to try to optimize it as well. But what are they going to do? What if I pick 2 and they only pick 1? No, actually, if I pick 2, then they can pick up to 4. No problem, man. By the time you get back home, I might have got folded by this question. Okay, basically, actually, if I pick 2, then Bob can pick the rest of these. So if I pick 2, then Bob can take 4. But then I can take 8. The next 8. Right? I mean, would it I would probably just want to pick the least amount or something, right? What if I pick 2, then he gets to pick the next 4, and then I get to pick the next 8. I'm just trying to see if there's anything there. If I pick 1, then he gets to pick the next 2. Then I take the next 4, and then I pick the next 8. If I pick 1, then he still gets to pick 2. If he picks 2, then I can pick the next 4. If he picks 4, I get the 8. But like I don't have to choose the 2. What if I choose 1 again? What if I pick 1, then he gets 2. But what if he picks 1? Okay, I pick 1, right? He picks. So m is equal. Let's say m is equal, right? M is equal to 1. I pick 1. If he picks 1, m is equal to 1, right? I still need to look at this. I still need to look at the last number he picked. Last number he picked is important. Okay, let's look at this case. Don't give me too much hint. I think I'm getting close. Like the other, like the most brute force would just straight up be like we can brute force with some memoization maybe, but no, I didn't do the contest. Was it easy? I wanted to talk with talk with you guys. That's why. Yeah, no contest. These questions kind of mess me up when there's dependencies like this. So we have 1. If I choose 1, they can choose 5. But then I can choose. I can get the rest. I guess 1 and 2. If I do 2, they have like 4 paths here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If we do 1, they still have 2 paths. Alice, this is Bob. Or sorry, this is Alice. This is Bob. 1, 2, and then there's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 to 4. Like we can simulate this. What is the stream title? I forgot. Oh, let me update it to be more accurate. Nah, F it. I'm too lazy. Yeah, M never gets smaller. That makes sense. That's another observation. If I grow it, then the person gets to choose more. Like if I go to 2, then the person could literally choose between 4. But once they choose 4, I can either have 8. Suppose the person choose 4. I can go all the way to 8. Right? And if I choose one of these, this person's gonna have like will have more options. But if it's a bunch of ones, I don't even care. Like what if the end is just a bunch of ones, right? And then there's just like one like infinity number, like one big number that I wanted to hit. Not infinity, but like some very large number that I want to hit. Now my goal would be just trying to get this number. How would I get to this number? I would get to that number by I would just like force getting to that number somehow. Yeah, like eventually if there's a lot of them. Yeah, I don't even know. I think we literally just have to perform like dynamic programming on this question. I don't think we're going to get away with anything simpler than a dynamic programming. Yeah, and like you could already see we can brute force it because the piles we can simulate it all the way through. Maybe we can just run a whole simulation. Like a backtracking. So, what would this be? Yeah, we can run a backtracking algorithm on it. I'm not sure if there'll be like overlapping subproblems. Yeah, there's not really overlapping subproblems because like really when we get to a certain point, is there a way to know like pre-calculate that? I guess maybe we can know we can pre-calculate like if we're at a certain point with Alice, what would be the best that we can get at that point with Alice yeah, we can probably do some memoization on that end. Yeah, like we would already know the score and then we just memorize it from we just need to know if we were to continue on here what we would get. So let's just like implement this backtracking algorithm. We start off with Alpha, did you solve it yet? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be given the index. This is where we're gonna start at. Like if we're at 1 and 100. And then we're also gonna be given the M equals 1. Current range is equal to 1. or max lm is equal to 1 times or 2 times m, right? For ion range, we can start at 1 all the way to the max element, right? We go from 1 all the way to the max element. This is going to be like the x that we chose. And what we're going to do is we're going to we want to capture the end case. So if what would be when do we stop the recursion? Probably. Damn, that's crazy, man. 3,000 rated question. If the index is greater than, where do we stop the edge, the base case? Probably like if the index is greater than, oh, we have to pass in the piles. If the index is greater than equal to the length of the piles, we're gonna stop. And we're probably gonna return back. How are we gonna do this? So in backtracking, let me see. Return the maximum number of stones Alice can get. Maybe in backtracking we can pass the result into it. Something like that. Or we can like bubble it up. Yeah, probably would. It probably depends on if we're gonna do like memoization. We could either like build the result going up, which is usually either build the result during recursion, or like pass back, or like bubble it up. So we also need to know whose turn it is, right? Let me think. So we also need to understand whose turn it is. So whose turn is gonna be? It's gonna be. What if I take 1? Then the other person will it'll like branch 1 or 2. See. Lion, what are you saying? No, like we don't need to keep track of whose turn is it. Maybe we kind of skip ahead. Man, I haven't seen anyone touch PHP in a while. That might have died early 2000s, man. Alright, let me think this through. Yeah, we need to we need to keep track of the turn here. Yeah, um wait, how is this gonna happen? Like, suppose I do one, they do two. Maybe we just return here. Maybe we have some result here. Bro, I'm not looking at the chat right now for a sec. Let me. What's the title? What's the title? Bro, like that's just the question. Like, is the CS job market back? Is it? I'm genuinely curious. I feel like based on LinkedIn and what I've been seeing, the job market has came back. Damn, how am I get cooked by this? Let me draw it out. So we have some array. I'm gonna do one on this recursion call. They're gonna be put here. They can do one or two. If they do two, minimum. So maybe we'll look at. So if I pick 0, 1, if I picked 1 here, the guy can pick 1 plus 2. Yeah, plus 1. Okay. Then we won't even hit this case at all. Let me think about this for a sec. Backtrack is choose one. Choose. Recurse. Pop it out. Maybe we can... Okay. How do you have constructor in Python again? Dude, I'm rusty as hell. Okay, I did it properly. So, what's the max? So maybe what we'll do is we'll pass in result. What we'll do is like we'll always increase turn. So we'll do result at current turn equals turn mod 2, because we're switching between like Alice and Bob. And in result we're gonna have result current turn plus equals piles, and we're gonna pre-compute this eventually. Piles from the current index to x plus 1, right? And then maybe we minus that. How do we know we're at the end? Then we do if x do result equals max of self dot result and result at 0, because that's gonna be, maybe I'll just do this so it recurses. Then I'll do a backtrack again right here. We'll take our piles. What's going to be our new index? Well, it really depends what we chose. So it's index plus x. So index plus x. If I chose 1, like the next index would be plus x. Okay. Turn would be turn plus 1. M would be the x that I chose, and result, that would pass it in. Max. Files. We start at index 0. We start at index 0. What else? Piles, index 0. What's my turn? My turn is equal to 0, and that's always going to be increasing. My M will equal to 1, and the result would equal to 0, 0. What? Result at 0 plus equals. Oh. And then we can probably like pre-compute this as well. And then like bring in. Shit. Damn. Oh no no. No, we need to enumerate. Next index plus 1. What is this? This is the next index that we get to. This would be the next index that we get to. Damn. How'd I get 26? The objective of the game is to end the game with the most stones. How'd I get 26, bro? It's not even 9, 18, 22, 26. Yo, Chad, am I in on the right track? Shit. Because no, I'm messing with the indices. That's the annoying part. Oh, man. Hold up, hold up. Are you saying that like backtracking is gonna lead to timeout? Or I mean, yeah, that's probably what you mean, obviously. Because you can obviously backtrack anything if like brute force it. It might even make it easier if I do if the index returns 0. Wait, what is my options? I either choose or I in range. We can choose from 1. Let's just 2 times m. Let's just do this calculation. It's easier. Max out m at the length of the array. Okay. Like this. Something like that. Best result. Okay. So what we're going to do is if I'm at like if 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going to be my state? Well, I guess it's going to be on piles. Or sorry, it's going to be on index and turn. And then will I need to pass m? Yeah, m is important because m really means like how long, like how much further I'm going to go. You can return, you can keep track of, you can keep track of the turn, or you can return the score. I see, I see. Wait, what do you mean by that? Choose I, then max of the current best result. Because it's trying to maximize. And then what would be piles? What I'll do, I'll pass in my index. What would be my index? If I chose 1 plus I. Plus DP, where that guy is now B. Shit. That's complicated, man. Shit. Let me check the Discord. Shit. I equals P, return 0, 0. Result is 0, 0, total 0. Total plus equals piles. New M equals the minimum of, you take the max. Lion, let me know when you're ready for your interview. I got cooked. This is Alpha's code. It's crazy. Why can you just take piles J? Piles J. Oh, okay, I see, I see. You're just adding up. Then what? I need to spend some time on this. Okay, what's new M? Man, I suck at dynamic programming. dp j plus 1. Can you call j plus 1? That will give you your next index. Okay, and then your new M. Total plus Damn, this trick is what I don't understand this trick. Oh, I see. I kind of get what you're doing. Oh, I see. Like you're saying, yeah, I kind of see what you're doing here. I just wouldn't have been able to do it. Would I have been able to solve it if I even passed the turn in? Like if I passed this turn in? Yeah, this shit is crazy. This would have not worked? Okay, let me solve it the simple way, and I'll learn your trick after. Man, this guy's good, man. Yeah, this makes me want to get back into Leak Code. That's what I'm doing here, but now I'm just trying to figure out. What am I gonna do? Like, what am I even memoizing at this point then? Like, what even is the best result then? Like, what would even be the best result? That's the thing. Damn, this is a good question. Yes, sir. CS job market is back. Is 550 leak code solved enough to pass? Really depends, man. Really depends. If you did, it depends on when you did your 500. If you're rusty, you're gonna flop. If you did if you did 550 questions in the last 6 months, you're probably gonna be good. But if you did 550 questions over the span of 2 years, maybe not. It really depends, honestly. This question is too difficult for me, man. Someone give me something easier. Yeah. Chat. I still suck at leak code after solving 750 questions. The hell? Crazy. There's no hope. I need to quit this career. Yo, if I make like a crap ton of money and sweet and I still can't solve, like imagine I run up like $1 billion and I still can't even solve a medium question, then we'll know that leak code is not useful. No, it's true. Leak code is not going away, man. I know, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you don't need to be cracked. But if you are cracked, you're definitely gonna make a lot of money. Honestly, like the thing though is like work does not touch this muscle as much. Like if you don't do lead code for a year, but you did a lot of great work for a year, you come back to lead code, you're gonna be trash at lead code, even though you got so much better as a software engineer. Like I don't think it really touches this muscle as much. With system design, I feel like you can just work a whole year and you can come to system design and you're gonna be better at system design than you were a year ago without touching system design because your work kind of touches that. What do y'all think about that? Man, I just gotta grind more DP questions, man. Gotta do. Nardo, my manager was a M2 manager. That means he's a manager that manages managers, engineering manager, and he got asked leak code in his interview. So yeah. Alpha, how much time do you spend on leak code these days still? Do you feel like your skills are getting better or shit? S- s- Stream still froze? Am I back? Oh no, like my manager at Rippling, he when he moved to Meta, we moved to Meta literally at the same time. We both quit at the same time at Rippling. And he's still there. Shit. What? Am I muted? Chat, can you hear me? Chat, am I good? Okay. So yeah, my manager at Rippling, he was my manager. We both quit Rippling at the same time. We both went to Meta, and he he got an offer like a M2 manager position. I asked him how the interview position was like, or how the interview process was like, and the man's like literally 45, and he was grinding leak code on the weekends, just like all of you interns and new grads and stuff. So it really never ends. Man's like graduated 20 years ago, and he's grinding leak code on the weekends and after work, prepping for Meta. And he got asked straight up leak code questions, and he was for a manager. So get used to this. I've been doing this for like 6, 7. Like, when did I start doing leak code? Dude, I've been on leak code for like 29 or 7 years now. There's some gears when I didn't really do it, but damn. Holy. I think there's like on Swede that's good that can't grind leak code to pass the hiring bar. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Liko style questions. I just do it for fun and it's just fun. It's just fun content to make. I would probably get bored making content where I'm just straight vibe coding or writing actual code these days. Yes, yes, yes. I gotta get back on that. I got folded last time. I need to really get back on the grind. Is the contest still happening? When does this end? Zmock, how often or would you make a CS version of the game? What is that? What's the game? Never heard of it. Yeah, Leak Code is fun. Honestly, Leak Code is fun, especially when you get decent at it. It definitely takes practice to get good at it and practice to keep your skills sharp, but yeah, exactly. That's true. So my internships ended and some are about to open. I need to study again. What is your advice? I feel very out of it. Ethan, go on jamesperalta.com, man. That's my only advice. If you need to ramp up, read some of the articles and practice. I'll send you this. On my website, you can learn. You can job hunt from end to end. Look at Q2. Yeah, I'm literally waiting for the contest to end, and then I'm gonna try the question. When does it end? Oh, it ended now? Perfect. All right, perfect. Okay, these three questions, I have more confidence in myself to solve this. Given an integer array parent of length n representing a rooted tree with binary nodes or with roots noted from 0, 1, the tree is rooted at n equals to 0. So parent of 0, given an integer array of length n representing a rooted tree with nodes labeled from 0 to n minus 1. Okay. The tree is rooted at 0, so parent is negative 1. For each node I, where I is between 1 and n minus 1, parent I denotes the parent of node I. Okay. So we're given like a list of parents. You're also given an integer array nums of length n where, okay, these are the values. The weight of a node I at depth d is the value of that node times height minus depth plus 1. Return the sum of the weights of all nodes in the tree. Okay. Weight of each node. Sum them up. Okay, I think I could solve this, hopefully. The depth of a node is the number of nodes on the path. So probably what I'm gonna do is build So what's the result of this? Node 0. Num's I is 5. Depth is 1. What's 3? Okay, 3. That stays consistent. I mean, one approach would just be like, we need to use the parent somehow to build. We need to use the parent to build the adjacency list. But I think with the parents, when we look at, we know this is the root. Then we know 0, 0. This is the parent. So we can just build like the edges. So for each node, we can just build the edges. We can have edges. And then we can know. We can just look through the parents and we'll know like 0 maps. Or if we just have like parent child, we'll know parent is 0 and child is 1. Parent is 0, child is 2, right? And then how do we find the depth? We could probably do like a DFS to find the depth, or a BFS. Then we do then we could just do like a regular DFS to find height and calculate the weight. And yeah, just like return that. So we can do like 2 passes. We can do 2 passes and we can build adjacency list like this. Right? Yeah. Man, I don't know where. I think he's busy and it's getting late, so we'll be back live tomorrow. I can't stream for more than 2 hours at a time. I'm getting old these days. I need to work on the side project a little. I can't wait to show you guys some of the stuff I've been building though. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build the adjacency list. Or for real. Honestly, I'm not. I'm just starving. And it's been a while since I streamed too. I needed to come check in and see how the market is doing. It looks like it's doing good, so we're chilling for I in range 1 to length of parent. Alpha Code still dropping bangers like usual. I've been seeing the latest videos. For I and 1 to parent, we're gonna do adjacency list. We're gonna say parent at, we're gonna try to make it unidirectional, like one directional parent at I. So we're gonna say 0 points to I. Two points to 5. What? Oh shoot. I'm dim. Should be Alright, this is very straightforward. Thanks for giving me like the softball. Agency list of. We're always gonna start at 0. Then we'll do like how do we just know the can we just know the number of levels? I think we need to do a BFS. Yeah. We start at 0. Wow. Firing range length. Let's see. Start at 1. Yo, respect. Yeah, everyone just got like interviews, huh? Interviews at Google. Everyone got a half the chat has a Fang job and the other half has Fang interviews. That's what we want to see though. That's what we need. We need the chat to be. No, you got this, man. This is why you're here. You're here for a reason. The algorithm chose you. For this and range, what we're gonna do is is this a tree? Okay, yeah, okay. That's true. Left. Neighbors. Dude, I'm literally already forgetting how to write a freaking BFS. Neighbors equals adjacency list. Q dot append neighbor. I'm gonna just do DFS in here. Stack. What are we gonna keep track of? The candidate, and probably this is the height, not the depth. Because height's gonna stay the same. So we're gonna zero, zero, 1 like that. Holy. Equals, what's this calculation? Nums at candidate times height minus depth plus 1. Stack dot append neighbor depth plus 1. Like that.
This is not my main thing, really, I'm a coder.
Man, this is crazy.
Cold beast mode, Lico, 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 beast mode. This is not
Yeah, I'm rusty. I'm rusty. Bay what? Bay what in the building?
Lico, beast mode, Lico, beast mode, Lico, beast mode, Lico.
Bay what is the rapper who sang LeetCode Beast Mode, if nobody here knows? He's the original creator. I just used the sound, but he wrote and made the banger. Yeah. That's the LeetCode Beast Mode founder right there. Let's see. Damn, I need to improve my skills right there. Damn. Alright, what should I eat for dinner? Chat. I'm done with this LeetCode, man. I was 2 hours grinding this out. Two hard ass questions, man. 2 hours, 2 questions. I'm fine with it. Well, I just solved that one in 12 minutes. More, it's like one question took me an hour 45 minutes, and the second question took me 12 minutes. Man, yeah, I'm gonna grab some food. What should I eat? Bobo, what's good? Chat, what should I eat for dinner? What is everyone having for dinner? I'll stream tomorrow. We're gonna do a slow and steady grind to the top again, but Bay is a CS SoundCloud rapper. Yes, sir. Now he's on Spotify, Apple Music, everything. Bubble, where are you based again? Now we know we're rusty, but we're still able to pull up a DFS, BFS. Dynamic programming, I completely lost it, but it's rough. We'll be back. We'll be back. All right, chat. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I eat salad every single day on campus. I eat salad every single day on campus. That's the only time I eat it. Oh, you live in India? Man, you missed out. Do you have campus friends? I honestly I keep to myself. Not gonna lie. Like I used to try to make a lot of friends at work, but at a bigger company it's harder to make friends. I can go talk some people on my floor I just talk to. Took me a couple of years I'm to finally hit their salad bars. Yeah. Facts. But what are my hobbies? Hanging out, going to the gym, going out, eating, traveling, basic stuff like that. What do you mean links? Can. Oh yeah, I'll be back grinding this. I'll be back grinding more Leak Code for sure. I need to remove some of this rust. I probably have to just straight up just do DP questions for like tomorrow. Maybe I'll just do DP questions for the whole day, starting from basic DP questions and just spam them. But I'll start off tomorrow with this question. 10 years of experience, legend. Ken, like where are you based? Are you based in SF Bay Area? And yo, where's that other guy? He's supposed to Lion. Let's book a mock for tomorrow. He's not even here. If I catch him tomorrow, we'll book it in. Alright, chat. It was nice talking to y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go live again. But good luck with studying. If you need anything, you know where to find me. You know my email. I'll be back on stream. You hop in the Discord. If you need any help or advice or anything, just hit me up. We'll find some time. But alright. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good night, everyone. Oh yeah, Lion, did you email me? I gotta prep this guy for his Google interview. What? Just tell me up front, what times are you free tomorrow? And then we could figure out when to do it tomorrow. Like, what days are you free? Or sorry, what time in the day are you free? Yeah, what time though? What time? 2 PST, 1 PST, 5 p.m.? Let me check. What about 5 is good. 5 is good. I'll book that off. I'll stream chat. I'll stream tomorrow from 4:30 to like 7 or something like that. Try to put in a couple hours. Yeah, chat, tomorrow I'm gonna stream from 4:30 Pacific time to 7 Pacific time, and we're gonna help Lion prepare for Google. Perfect. All right. See you then. Have a good night, everyone.
This is not my main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and in my chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco bases got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Lico, beast mode, 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 Lico, beast mode. This is not my main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and name chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco faces got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Lico, beast mode, 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 Lico, beast mode.